one person who's in this chat line. Hey, whoever's on here, review yourselves while I'm driving home. Oops. Dang bumps. Sorry if it's dark, but I'm driving, so, but I'll wait for a couple more minutes and see who else is on. Alright, who's on here? Lurking in the dark with me. Okay, I can't even see. I'm trying to see who it is. Who on here? Nope. Oh, let me see. I can't even see. God dang it. Nicole Rose. Well. You told me you was gonna call me back. You never did. Dang, cops are out tonight. Uh-oh, somebody's sitting on the curb. I guess whatever happens, about to go to jail. I got too busy with work. Oh, okay. Well, I understand. But you still could have called me when you got off of work. Well, not really, because I was doing Zifty, and I have to keep my thread running. But I did 3 hours with Zifty. I made 62 bucks. I could have made 67 bucks, but I didn't do 90%. So the 5 deliveries that I made, let me see, I did 5. I have to subtract $5 because it would have been an extra $1 per delivery. So with the $10 cash tip I got, plus the $52, so I made $62 in 3 hours. And that was pretty good. So I was like, dang, if I had just did 90%, I would have made, I probably would have kept on going, but I'm running out of gas too. What is it? Hey, Ruthie. Hey, you. I hate Atlanta. You didn't respond to my message yesterday while you was... Oh, I'm sorry. You know, my battery or thing went dead after a while. But what did you say? I thought I responded. Man, it's fact, ain't nobody said nothing yesterday. That's why I didn't say anything. That's why I didn't see anything. I think only one person wrote something and that was it. So I didn't get no message. But tell me what you said while I'm at this red light. Alright, so alright, Ruthie, write what you're gonna say, cause I didn't see no message from you yesterday, cause I was on there for a while and nobody said nothing. Except for I don't know who said any, I don't know if anyone said anything. Ask me when I'm at the red light. That I hate it. Oh, that's all. That ain't new. That ain't new. Trust me. Atlanta's gotten a little bit too much in terms of hardly any good positions and job-wise. Even though I got a job offer today, it's part-time, and it's not anything dealing what I've been doing in the past, and I have to be real truthful to myself that I can't work in customer service anymore. And it's not in the sense of, oh, damn it, damn it, I've seen that damn big ass boulder cradle pothole, whatever you want to call it. It's not even a pothole anymore. Shit, broken ass roads. But anywho, so I'm not doing See, I have to be honest with myself. Me in customer service, working in a cubicle with a headset on my ears, taking inbound calls, and um, subjecting to measures like average handle time, talk time, and all that. So I just can't do it. I know deep down in my heart that type of position and job is just not for me. I can't do it anymore. So I'll be doing something totally different. Even though it's part-time, it's other avenues for me to open up. So basically, I'll let y'all know tomorrow because I have to sign the offer letter. Um, Basically, I'll be going to a bunch of convenience stores and have a territory of what the hell? Have a territories of stores in regards to candy. So, not just putting up candy and things like that, but it's a little bit more to that. But that's something I'm probably talk about later once I start. And the pay is pretty, it's decent, but it's not great. But it's more than what they would have initially gave me, because I didn't have, especially since I didn't really have experience in that type of job. But the recruiter and the supervisor, she's in Memphis. She was, we talked, and actually they tried to give me Jefferson County, Athens, but it still included Snellville, Lawrenceville area. But then she said she wanted someone in Stone Mountain. I said, well, I live in Stone Mountain. And then it turned around, it was Decatur, Tucker, and Stone Mountain. So it worked out perfectly with the second option territory, because it was like, right around, not even far from my house. Even though I have a whole list of stores, it still works out perfectly for me. And then I said I could also help. I also could also go to Snellville and Duluth if they needed help and assistance. So that extra initiative will go far, and it's different, so I can't really talk about that, but I'm not going to talk about it. So anyway, I'm on my way home doing Zifty. Did Zifty today. Didn't do lunch because I was scheduled during the lunch crowd, and I was so focused on trying to do the survey.com. They screwed me over because they gave me 3 stores to go to at $15 an hour to do the same thing that I was doing for the last couple of weeks, plus the mileage. And then just as about 11:30ish, 12 noon, they tell me one of the stores were already done, so they took it off the list, even though it was only 8 miles from my house. And then the other 2 stores, then they took off the second one. So at that point, I said, you know what, y'all could keep the third one, because I'm not just gonna go to this one, go to Logan, go to wherever, which was the furthest from my house. And then all of a sudden, they didn't want to they didn't want to pay the extra fees for the mileage, especially when you put it out there. You pay, they're gonna pay for the mileage. So I can understand one of the stores already been done, but they weren't organized at all. And so I don't have, so that whole time I could have been doing Zifty during the lunch time, and could have easily made an extra $30 during the lunch, or $25, and then did the evening time, messed me up. But fortunately, they had this easy assignment. They had like 200 stores on the list, and all I had to do was take, for AARP. So when I saw it, I said, ooh, I had signed up for like 10 of those stores. All I had to do was take a picture of the, UPS store and then take a picture of the sticker showing the AARP that they took a discount. So by the time I had done 6, 12, 18, 20, I did 4 stores. It was all within a mile from each other. And then next thing you know, I was about to go to the next location. All of the assignments were gone. I was like, what happened? So I, I text in the app. I said I had 5 other assignments to do, and what happened? They said it wasn't supposed to roll out that day, and it was they weren't supposed to put it out there, and so they messed up. I said, well, I still expect to get paid for those other stores that I already done, since it wasn't supposed to be rolled out. So those up in my project complete, and assignments I've done since February, y'all still didn't pay me. I've been waiting patiently. I understand you have a window time frame, and I don't have any more assignments to do with them, but that's all right, because when I start this other company probably next week, I also signed up for another gig. I could find some gigs, y'all. I could tell you, it's another gig which is brand ambassador. It's called Big Orange Production, and I'll leave the link once I edit this. Not edit it, because I don't edit videos. I'm gonna lead you a link to this other company that I'm working with. So anyway, you're still an independent contractor, and so let me tell you. So they finally sent me some jobs to go for $90 for one day. I will go and talk about tax talk, some kind of phone system. Oh shoot, battery going dead. Some kind of tax talk phone, some prepaid phones or something like that. And I had signed up for a few in the Metro Atlanta area. I said, ooh, they finally got something in Atlanta, and they approved 3 projects for me for next week for $90 for a 6-hour day. And all I have to do is they're gonna mail me and materials, and all I gotta do is go to the store that day, tell the manager I'm here to talk about this product or whatever, and then I take a couple pictures. So I'm going to one is in Duluth, so that's not far at the Walmart for those assignments. And this assignment's been going on for a while. They had from February all of March, so you could actually work a 7 assignment for $90 a day for 6 hours. So that's another side gig that I found, and it's an independent contractor. But the job that I'll be doing with this other company, I'll actually be an employee. So there's money to be made with those brand marketing people who go to the stores and help out with the displays and putting product on the shelf, or checking inventory, mystery shopping. It's a couple of apps that I work with, and I had kind of neglected it for a while. All right, my audience left. Y'all got that bored and you don't want to listen no more? Okay, well, I'm gonna end my video. So anyway, back to on with the YouTube channels of all these people that I used to listen to, watch, that was talking about Uber and Lyft and making money with Uber and Lyft and tips. And now Terry Tips, he always kept his name. He didn't have Uber in his name or nothing, because I was like, you can't use Uber's name or trade name for your YouTube channel. And it was just a matter of time before they notified people they weren't allowed to do that. And I was wondering how long it was going to take for it to happen. Names like Uber Lady Charlotte, Uber Tampa, Uber Man, Uber Dude, Uber whatever. You know, that I always knew that was sketchy and trademark infringement of using Uber's name in your title or in your channel. So I'm just wondering, the bearded guy, whatever happened. Now it's starting to rain. Whatever happened to those channels? I know I have probably unsubscribed to a lot of people because at some point I get bored looking at them. And nobody's not saying anything truthful. Everybody wants to, they were so Pollyanna about it. Try not to be negative when they talk about Uber and doing Lyft and they, the reason they was doing it really was to get the referral money. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got to do your hustle to get the referral, fine. But do the referrals. But you have to realize you're driving down the cost. I've always said that from 3 years ago. 3 years ago? I've always said that. I always said that doing that type of marketing to get subscribers to sign up to do Uber, you're not really doing yourself a favor when you do that. You're really not. Now, for those who caught on from the beginning, and you made that $10,000, $5,000 a month, or what's the other guy, the white guy, Harry, he was a rocket scientist, and he did a whole blog, and I don't know how much money he's made, but he must have made a substantial amount of money to the point where he didn't have to do his regular job anymore. So he capitalized on the marketing, branding himself. And because of that, he made, he end up being all over the place. Anything dealing with the gig economy, who they gonna reference? They're gonna reference Harry, whatever the hell his last name is. Like he's the sole expert. He ain't no expert. He just was managed to know how to go about the marketing and making a name for himself, and did it in a way where he ain't making no money driving. His intentions was never to make extra money as a driver. He just was smart enough to know how to market himself and brand himself. And I'm not talking about people who is, no wonder I knew it was lightning storming out here. I was like, what the hell? He made money because he knew the concept of branding and marketing. And I'm not talking about just making YouTube channels like what I'm doing, or what some people do. Because like another person, Jermaine Ellis, now he may have it in a different sort of way because he was one of, he lived in San Francisco where all those gig jobs basically came out of, and because he was one of the first to talk about it, he was able to grow his channel. Because when you one of the first to speak of it, it's like it's easy to get into it when you're in that beginning infancy stage. Dang, it's thundering out here. Let me hurry up and get home. And so those are the two examples that of two people I could think of. Now I'm quite sure Harry probably makes way more money in this gig doing what he's doing. Having PR, and being mentioned in national websites and news articles and things of such, and not to be racial about it, but maybe because the fact that, him being a white man, and he was able to put it all together, and he's a little bit more easier for him to get hold of channels and opportunities. I don't know if anyone else could really capitalize. I don't know if anyone else could come along and certainly be the SME, subject matter expert on gig economy, and replicate what he does. You could probably do that, but not on the scale in terms of how he does it. And another person, what is it, Blessed Driver? I've Googled, dang it, I went back and watched her channel over the last couple weeks, and and then I was surprised, she was quoted in the New York Times, because somehow or another someone reached out to her, and she got, she was mentioned. I clicked on the link and was like, oh, look at her, and that was that was a good thing. So I haven't really, the bearded guy, what's his name, from Houston, and he moved to Atlanta. He already had a regular, I guess he had a regular job, or I don't know what regular job, but maybe he had a regular 9 to 5, and was doing Uber and Lyft. Obviously a lot of people doing things in transition, just as I was in transition. So I was doing all those gig jobs, Grubhub and DoorDash, and Uber Eats and all that. And I made my videos, but I made my videos in a different sort of way. It wasn't to educate. I wasn't trying to educate no one. I wasn't trying to tell no one how to drive. I wasn't, my video was a vlog, a diary vlog of my frustrations, my venting sessions, and then I started exercising my expertise in taxes. When it was time to, when it was time to talk about the taxes, and me being an independent contractor and coming across so many videos of people talking about, I just give my stuff to the tax man, and I deduct the miles, and and everybody was very simplistic in talking about taxes, and they had no knowledge of taxes. I said, you know what? I have the inside scoop. Let me go ahead and start addressing that. Let me start doing my topics on tax tips. Now, I could have probably, and I got a lot of mentions in several people's videos. They referenced to go to my channel, and I haven't really cleaned up my video, made it a little bit more professional, and really have a full-fledged production, fancy cameras, a script, and quality videos talking about it. I probably could have focused on growing my YouTube channel and be more consistent with my videos, not so much being all over the place, because I started in YouTube a few years ago, and it was about my weight loss journey, You know, little things here and there. And now that the landscape of how the gig jobs are working out for a lot of people, I don't see those channels anymore. You know, I don't know. I don't think I had unsubscribed to every single person. You know, and my tires are not in no great shape to be on this wet road. Let me hurry up and go home. I don't like driving in the thunder and lightning. Let me turn on my headlights, my high beams, because you know some of these people can't drive for shit. Ooh, I'm almost home. I'm gonna talk with y'all all the way home, so that way. Look at it, driving fast. It's raining and you just driving fast. I know at a certain point, and when I get to a certain area, it's gonna probably start to spin, and I may lose y'all. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Rain, go away. See, I had stopped Zifty just in time, too. Just in time, I stopped. Because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to be downtown, Virginia Highlands, or anywhere else, still doing deliveries. So, if anybody ain't got their food by now, oh, oops, oh well. I don't like this rain. Not like this weather. It's not looking good, y'all. Y'all hear that? I hope it's not going to be pouring down raining like this tomorrow. But you know what though? If people got those assignments, even with the survey.com, if it's bad like this, shoot, people be trying to drop and cancel doing their assignments too. So, you know, I think I'm gonna see if anybody else has been making videos, you know, because I don't think I unsubscribe to them. I just think they just haven't been around. You know, Drive Girl Drive. You know, I just started. I saw Eric, Evolving Eric. He was the one who talked a lot about Grubhub a lot. His whole thing was Grubhub right along with me. Dang, I know this ain't hell. What is this? And then he started doing, ooh, Jesus. Ugh. Look at this lightning. I don't mind the thunder, but the lightning too. I know those poor kitties are probably scared. They all in the garage. They ain't kitties no more. Oh, Lord. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I know Eric, he started making videos again. You know, I think he started coming back like this week or last week. That's when I got notification that he was making videos. You know, do read the comments. Ruthie, I tell you that when I'm driving, I can't read the comments if I'm driving in the car. Now, the comments that may be left is held for review. You're talking about the live stream comments. Can't read those comments. It's too small and I'm driving. So I try to read them as I'm trying to make it straight home. Woo! And I hate when it rains like this because they have a lot of trees be falling. And so let me hurry up. I don't want to. Let's pray for me that I make it home safely, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But this weather is bad. I can't even see. I'm driving real slow. Anybody got a problem? You know, people around here, they like to be thinking the harder it rains, the faster they think they're supposed to drive. When in actuality, you're supposed to drive very slow and give people enough space. This person ain't got no headlight. His headlight out. He driving with one headlight, and then he got a big ass truck. He gonna get stopped by the police. Driving with no headlight, one headlight, and then you got a big ass F50 or some whatever big ass truck, and you ain't got no headlight. What happened to you? Okay, I gotta read your comments when I stop because oops, the red. I don't know what you're saying. YouTube needs to make some changes in regards to comments being left and make it to the point where you can read it. You can't even read the damn comments. The thing is so small. Dang, now the dang headlight, now the dang stop sign is out. And you know people don't know who to go first. Okay, I go first. I got the right of way. I'm gonna read the comments the minute I get home. Or at least come to a good stop to read it. Turn your lights off. Oh Lord, let me see what I'm trying to read at least. Yes. Okay, I understand. I gotta read this when I get to where I have to get to. Okay, the weather kind of held up a little bit. But you know what though? All those YouTubers who was giving all these tips, and how many more videos talk about? You know, especially if your whole channel was based upon education, I guess. And you can't talk about how to maximize, how to make more money. You can't make no video when it's not true anymore. You know, you just can't. I mean, and not just Uber Eats or Uber or Lyft for that matter. All the food gig apps, all of them. You know, I know people was making videos flashing how much money they was making about, Drive Girl Drive, Uber in Tampa, Uber Dude, Uber Lady Show. I mean, those people. I mean, I know some people I do not subscribe to their channel. I unsubscribed. I'm like, nope. Because to me, if I don't support you, well, if you don't support me in a sense, because some people, they want you to be focused on their channel and support them, but they don't really try to support me in a sense. So I said, you know what? I must be the bottom of the totem pole that it doesn't make a difference. So I'm talking about Pete. Is those videos of those YouTube channels that was so focused on, hey Lynn, the only person I can recognize Lynn because your little I don't know what you call it. You don't have a picture, but your picture, I can recognize some people when they on there. I could tell by their little picture, but what you're reading, but what you're seeing word-wise, I can't really read it because it's so small. And two, I'm supposed to be wearing my glasses. Not when I'm driving, but when I'm reading. So I'm talking about those channels, people who would, I'm talking about, the bearded guy and all those people. I mean, I know a lot of people I probably did unsubscribe. Some, maybe that's why I haven't. His name is Marvin. See, I know a lot of people by their names, not their YouTube channel names, but their actual names. So I'm talking about those people, those people channels. I ain't talking about Jermaine Ellis because he makes a lot of videos. He's been traveling all over the world for the last few months. And what the hell is this in the road? Oh, somebody dropped their damn box. Looked like they stole somebody's package off the porch and just ripped it up and left it in the middle of the dang street. But I'm talking about those channels, Jermaine Ellis, I don't watch his channel too much because, I just don't. Oops, is that phone about to go dead? Okay. He just have a whole lot of videos in this place, in that country, and this whatever, like, okay, I'm getting kind of bored. And, and I guess when you the YouTube star, you got, you making money like that, I guess it doesn't make no difference. See, that's why what happens when some people channel grow so big, you kind of have a discord with your audience or your subscribers, especially the regular ones, Some people get so big, they just kind of forget about people. And at some point or another, I'm like, I might as well just watch the more bigger channels where they just talk about other topics, It's just the way how this gig jobs and gig economy is going, especially how Uber, Uber and Lyft, it runs its course after a while, and when it runs its course, it also people you get as referrals, How much more can you talk about, I'm just saying that in the very beginning, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was, people's videos was focused on getting referrals. Now, I don't hear that. I don't see that as much. I mean, people still probably got the little link. Go to my channel, but it's not stressed as much anymore. It's not something marketable on YouTube with these bloggers. Because Grubhub, and Grubhub has a major commercial in Atlanta. I mean, nationwide probably. So everybody says, "Oh, go ahead and try Grubhub," and da 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 da. You don't hear them talk about drivers, but of course, you don't need. They never really did pay referrals. Grubhub don't pay referrals, driver referrals, and DoorDash. They're marketing all over, at least in Atlanta. They on the bus, posted on the bus. They posted on the billboards. They're not gonna pay referral money anymore. They don't need to. They did what they had to do. They captured the market. They captured the audience of people. That's why they don't want to pay anybody anything. The reason why driver pay is so low, why would you need to? Why would you need to? Because you already built a pipeline of drivers who's willing to go up there, do it for so many months, and then you got a whole new group of people again, ready to do it again. It's never gonna go away in the sense of people driving. Somebody's always gonna be out there to do it. I am hungry. Let me see what I'm gonna eat when I get home. Alright, I'm almost home, y'all. Get out of this bed. It's raining. Well, it ain't stopped raining, but it's not raining anymore. So, Ruthie, wherever you at, don't worry. He'll hit you where you are soon enough. You're probably just gonna, go to certain areas later on tonight. Oh. Who's that? Hey, Lillian. You know what? I lost your Decatur. I just left around Decatur. Well, yeah, I just left around Decatur. See, it started to rain as I got up 78. So it wasn't raining when I left. Like, I was on Hosea L. Williams off of Moreland Avenue. So I had just left that area, but it didn't start raining until I got further up Stone Mountain. I went down Lawrenceville Highway because I didn't get on 78, because why it's raining so hard and these tires are so, these tires are beat. I need to get 4 brand new tires pretty soon. Uh-oh. And I can't see what you're saying until I get home, but I see the text messages popping up. So whatever it is you're showing me, I will see it in the next 2 minutes. Uh-oh, who had plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling issues? Had a big ass truck. Emergency. You know how much premium it is just to come to do that? And why this person just chopped down all their dang trees with all those dang stuff in the dang front of the yard? I hope they got permission to cut down that tree. Because, you can't cut down trees in the subdivision without permission. But yeah, Lillian, I lost your number because I had to restart my phone because I locked my phone and I had to restart and reset to the factory setting. And I don't think your number was kept in the was backed up. I'll try to find your email with your phone number. All right, y'all, I'm home. Well, let me drive up to this garage. I am home. I am home. Okay, let me see what messages that I've been left. Let me see. Decatur. What? I just unsubscribed to you. What do you mean, Lynn, you unsubscribed? Well, you know what? Okay, Lynn, you ain't doing it right. How you gonna unsubscribe from my channel? Really? Oh, okay, you back. All right, you back though. Did you ever look at those that survey site thing I was telling you about? Cause you know I made about 350 something bucks so far doing it, even though they are slow in paying me all my money. Ugh, let me take my foot off the brake. Well, I know with the notification feature they got, you have to double tap it because when you click on the bell, it gives you a option where you're supposed to choose how frequent you want to go. You may not be doing it right. You might not be doing it right. That's probably why. Okay, let me see. Okay, well, try it next week because the sooner you pick an assignment, the more frequent they will, the more assignments you could get because it goes kind of quick, you know. But I made an easy 24 bucks today. I made an easy 24 bucks and everything was right down the street, literally. I had to just take a picture and I probably would have done more if they didn't took it away because they said they weren't supposed to release it or whatever. Well, I think it's supposed to be different now with this in terms of the notification. You may have to go on someone's site and click on the bell. And when you click on the bell, it's supposed to take you to the frequency. Try to get out the car. Yeah, but like I was telling you, I don't know if you came in to the conversation, Lynn, but it was another company I work with. It's called Big Orange Production, and you're an independent contractor, and they have a lot of different assignments too. And I got 3 assignments next week for $90 for each store I go to at Walmart for 6 hours. I'm supposed to talk about the little prepaid phone demo with the tax talk or something like that. You're not selling anything, you're just demonstrating the product and, talking to people, but you're not really selling it per se.